Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Fran and I am a flight attendant with a US-based airline. Here I share all things travel, flight attendant life, and running a small business. But today we are going to be talking all about flight attendant life. So I'm bringing y'all along with me on a 3-day trip. This is day 1 and we have a long 32 hour layover in Cleveland. So I have worked already 2 flights, a very quick Boston to Philly and then Philly back to Boston. So we arrived really early and now we're just sitting and waiting for the next set of customers to do the final flight of the night from Boston to Cleveland. So I commuted up today and it hasn't really been a long flying day, but I've been up since early, so I am ready already to call it a day. I am very excited to be on this trip. So this is actually going to be my very last trip on this particular aircraft. We are officially retiring our entire Embraer fleet as of next month. But I don't have any more trips on this plane at all next month. It is a little bittersweet. I don't really fly it a lot. It's a lot of the smaller flights, and I typically will do the longer transcon flights, but I decided that I wanted to work it one more time. Sorry I didn't check in yesterday, but by the time we got to the hotel and I got situated, I was exhausted and tired and didn't want to film. So here we are, it's the next day and I am fresh as a daisy, as they say, ready to tackle the day. So we've got pretty much all day here in Cleveland. We don't leave until tomorrow morning. We have a 4:45 a.m. pickup tomorrow morning. So I will be calling it an early night. I have a hard time sleeping already. My plan today was to get up early and just tire myself out so that I could try and sleep, but that did not work out because I couldn't sleep last night either. So I think my sleep schedule is just kind of funky. I don't know if it's coming back to work and doing actual trips that's throwing me off, or if it's just not sleeping in my own bed again, if I'm just not used to that. I'm not really sure, but anyways, we're up and we're getting ready for the day. I am going to start off with some coffee, and then I think the crew wants to meet up early in the afternoon for lunch. There's supposedly some food trucks around the area that are here for a few hours, and everyone kind of wants to try that out. So might do that with them if they are still wanting to do that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna walk around and kind of see what I can get into. I was looking last night and asking the front desk for recommendations on coffee shops that were really popular and well, not really popular, but coffee shops that were actually really good, not just popular, and things to do. And he suggested a few local coffee shops that were within walking distance of where we were, a couple of other areas to check out. So I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I don't really have too many things planned. I just wanna see where the day takes me and see if the crew ends up wanting to do anything, because sometimes they have stuff planned that I don't really think of, and sometimes it's just nice to leave a little bit of spontaneity in your schedule for the day. So that is pretty much what we are looking at for the day. But yeah, I'm just gonna get ready now and take you guys along with me. So this is today's look. We are going with a thrifted denim jacket. This is my latest find that I picked up a few weeks ago. I paid $5.19 for it at my local Goodwill. It is very, very comfy and oversized. I'm pretty sure it's actually a men's denim jacket, so I've got the sleeves rolled up and everything because it does fit very oversized, but I love it. It is quite cool outside actually here in Cleveland, so that is why I decided to go ahead and throw it on, and I'm actually very glad that I didn't take it out of my suitcase after my last trip because I'm definitely gonna need it today. You've got just a basic Target t-shirt here, and then a vintage maxi skirt that I thrifted for $4.19 from my local Goodwill. And then of course my Converses that take me absolutely everywhere. This is my newest obsession for travel and work layovers, is a $10 Amazon find crossbody bag, maybe a dupe for one of those like popular brands, but I just wanted something that could carry all of my like filming equipment and, you know, just stuff that I didn't have to have in like a chunky tote bag or something. So anyways, it comes in a bunch of different colors and it's really good quality actually for just $10. So I've got it in black and I picked up a green that matches this basic tee. But yeah, that is today's look. Let's go explore. back and in the hotel room. What a fun day. We actually didn't, well, say we, but I didn't actually do a whole lot, but the weather was absolutely gorgeous out. So this denim jacket came in complete clutch, and I just had a beautiful day just walking around downtown Cleveland. Went and got some coffee and ended up finding like the little, I think it's park, but I think it's called Public Square, and they had a little live music playing. So I sat down and enjoyed my coffee there and listened to some music. There were some food trucks outside. None of them really sounded quite appetizing. It was actually pretty good. It was very inexpensive for everything. I got a club sandwich, fries, and a beer for just under $20, which I feel like you can't really get anywhere nowadays. So it was really, really good for the price and everything, and I couldn't eat all of it. Speaking of which, it is about 3:30 right now, and it's still kind of early, but I think I mentioned that we have a 4:45 a.m. pickup tomorrow, and as a night owl, I know I'm gonna have a very hard time trying to sleep tonight. We have 3 legs tomorrow, and it's the end of the trip. So we do Cleveland back to Boston, and then a very, very short Martha's Vineyard turn from Boston, which the Martha's Vineyard turn is blocked at about 45 minutes, but it really only ends up being about a 20-25 minute flight. So because it's such a short flight, we don't really end up doing any service at all. So we'll be done pretty much by about 10:30 in the morning tomorrow, which is lovely. And then I'm gonna try and catch a flight home. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the day. The pilots and the flight attendant that I'm working with, I think it's also their last trip on this plane. So in Martha's Vineyard tomorrow, we are going to try and take some photos outside. That's gonna be really fun. But there's the iconic like engine photo that a lot of flight attendants and pilots will get outside. I took my very first, and I think my only engine photo probably about 10 years ago now, so I have a very outdated engine photo, so it'll be really nice to try and get one, more recent one, in the event that I don't get to say goodbye to you guys. I hope that y'all enjoyed coming along with me on this trip to Cleveland. It is not my normal layover, but it was my very first time here, and I did really enjoy it. I have quite a few layovers. All my trips next month are layovers. I'm not back on red eyes yet, and probably won't be until maybe October, and even then I may not be back on red eyes. In October, it just depends on what our bidding packet looks like for the month, but I have an entire month of trips out on the West Coast for September, so I'm very excited because I do very much enjoy being out on the West Coast. So anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning in and hanging out with me on this layover, and I will catch y'all in the very next video. Bye!